Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wills, Women, and Wealth podcast, where we lead you holistically from overwhelmed to empowered through estate planning. I'm Elsa W. Smith, your Maryland estate planning and probate attorney, and the host of the podcast. We're here to empower women who value their health, their wealth, and the legacies they're creating. Our podcast covers various topics, including finance, law, mental and physical health, and more. We aim to provide you with valuable information, expert interviews, and educational episodes that answer your questions about wills, estate planning, and probate topics. Remember, this is a community, so please engage with us. If you have questions or topics that you'd like us to discuss, reach out to us on social media or leave a comment. You can find all of our episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for our upcoming content. And make sure to leave a 5-star review if you would, please. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important. And our topic today is protecting your legacy, the benefits of making specific bequests in your will. Now, to understand this better, let's first clarify what a will and a bequest are. A will, as you know, is a legal document. A will is an instruction manual, if you will, that for what should happen to your possessions and assets after you pass away. It's a way for you to maintain control over your belongings, ensuring that they're distributed according to your wishes when you're no longer around to make those decisions yourself. Now, a bequest is a gift or something that you leave behind to someone in your will after you've passed away. It's how you specify what you want to give certain individuals, organizations, or charities from your assets and possessions. Bequests can include money, property, valuable items, or any assets you want to distribute to specific people or causes as outlined in your will. So, why is itemizing assets for gifting in your will, again, also known as specific bequests, so important? Well, let's break it down. First, itemizing assets in your will adds clarity and precision to your giving. It's like creating a detailed roadmap for the distribution of your assets. Now, imagine leaving behind a piece of valuable jewelry or a treasured family heirloom. By specifying these items as specific bequests, you're ensuring that there's no room for confusion or misinterpretation. For example, you can name a specific piece of jewelry, real estate property, or even a handwritten letter filled with memories. This clarity is crucial because it reduces ambiguity and minimizes the potential for disputes among your heirs. It's crystal clear who gets what, which ultimately simplifies the process. But it's not just about clarity. It's also about preserving what matters most to you. Many of us have sentimental items that hold immense value. These could be family heirlooms, a photo album filled with cherished memories, or or antique furniture that's been passed down through generations. By specifying these sentimental items as specific bequests, you're ensuring that they end up in the hands of someone who will truly appreciate their sentimental significance. These are items that carry your family's history and traditions. And by itemizing them in your will, you're preserving your legacy for future generations. Now, let's talk about fairness and equality. Specific bequests allow you to distribute your assets in a way that you consider fair and equitable among your beneficiaries. It's about customizing your bequest to meet the unique needs and interests of each recipient. For instance, you might have a valuable piece of artwork that you want to leave to one of your children who shares your passion for art. Or perhaps you have a significant sum of money that you want to donate to a charitable cause that's close to your heart. By itemizing these assets as specific bequests, you're ensuring that your giving aligns perfectly with your intentions. But it's not just about assets, it's about values and principles. By specifying which items go to whom, you're preserving your personal legacy and the values that matter most to you. You're leaving behind a legacy that reflects your passions, interests, and the things that were important to you throughout your life. Now, let's talk about practical benefits. One of the significant advantages of specific bequests is the reduced potential for legal challenges. When you itemize your assets and your intentions are explicit, beneficiaries are less likely to contest your will. This means fewer disputes, which in turn translates to less time and money spent on legal proceedings. But there's more. Specific bequests also streamline the probate process. Probate is the legal process through which a will is validated and the assets of the deceased person are distributed to their heirs. Specific bequests simplify this process because they clearly define which assets go to which beneficiaries. Imagine your personal representative, that's the person responsible for carrying out your wishes, having a detailed list of specific assets and recipients. It will make their job much more straightforward. They don't have to decipher complex distribution instructions, and they can also focus on executing your precise wishes efficiently. Additionally, the efficiency in the probate process means faster distribution of assets to beneficiaries. Those specific gifts can be provided relatively sooner, which can be incredibly beneficial, especially if the recipients rely on these assets for immediate financial needs. So, in summary, specific bequests in your will add a level of detail and precision that ensures your wishes are accurately followed. They reduce the potential for conflicts or disputes among your heirs, streamline the probate process, and allow you to really create a clear and meaningful legacy that reflects your values and sentiments. It's an effective way to provide specific gifts to loved ones and support causes that are dear to your heart while also saving time and money during the probate process. So, if you haven't already, consider the power of specific bequests in your will. They're not just a gift, they're a legacy. Now, given all of the benefits I just described, why don't more people do it? Despite the numerous benefits of making specific bequests in a will, there are several factors that can explain why not everyone takes advantage of this estate planning strategy. And I'm going to list 12 of them. Number one, lack of awareness. Many people may not be aware of the specific benefits of itemizing assets in their will. Estate planning can be a complex field, and individuals may not fully understand the advantages of this approach. Number two, procrastination. Estate planning is often seen as a task that can be postponed. People might believe that they have plenty of time to create a will or update an existing one. Unfortunately, life can be unpredictable, and delays can lead to missed opportunities. Number three, perceived complexity. Some individuals may perceive creating a will with specific bequests as complex and daunting. They may worry about making mistakes, and that really could deter them from just taking action at all. Number four, avoidance of end of life discussions. Conversations about death and inheritance can be uncomfortable for many people. Some may avoid these discussions altogether, leading to a lack of motivation to engage in estate planning. Number five, cost concerns. Some individuals may worry about the costs associated with hiring an attorney to create or update a will. And what they don't realize is that they're ultimately saving their estate money by doing all the planning ahead of time and making it easier for their loved ones to carry out their wishes efficiently. Number 6, changing circumstances. People's lives are dynamic and their circumstances can change frequently. They might delay creating a will because they believe their assets or family situation will change soon, making it challenging to plan comprehensively. Number 7, overconfidence. Some individuals may feel overconfident in their assumptions about how their assets will be distributed without a will. They might believe that their family members will naturally know their intentions, leading to misunderstandings later on. Number 8, fear of commitment. Estate planning requires making important decisions about the distribution of one's assets. And some people may hesitate to make these decisions, fearing that they'll be locked into choices that they could later regret. Number 9, belief in simplicity. Some individuals may think that a simple will is sufficient for their needs and that specific bequests are unnecessary. They might not fully grasp the advantages of itemizing assets for clarity and precision. Number 10, cultural or family beliefs. Cultural or family beliefs and traditions can influence estate planning decisions. In some cultures, there may be strong expectations about how assets should be distributed, which could deter people from considering alternative approaches. Number 10, fear of mortality. Many people avoid thinking about their own mortality. Contemplating one's own passing can be emotionally challenging, and this can lead to procrastination when it comes to estate planning. And number 12, home stretch, everybody. Complex family dynamics. Complex family relationships or estrangements can make estate planning more challenging. Now, individuals may delay planning due to concerns about how their choices will affect family dynamics. You know, it's essential to recognize that estate planning is a highly individualized process, and there's no one size fits all solution. However, understanding the benefits of specific bequests and seeking professional guidance when needed can help individuals make informed decisions about their estate plans and ensure that their wishes are carried out effectively. Now, that's all for today on the Wills, Women, and Wealth podcast. Thank you for joining me, Elsa W. Smith, your Maryland estate planning and probate attorney, in exploring the benefits of specific bequests in your will. Remember, your legacy is in your hands, and it's a legacy worth preserving. We help individuals with estate planning in Maryland and the District of Columbia, and we can do the same for you. I invite you to book a free 15-minute call with a member of our team. There's no obligation, and we're here to help. The link will be below in the show notes. Stay tuned for more episodes, and don't forget to engage with us on social media or leave a comment if you have questions or topics that you'd like us to cover. Until next time, take care and remember to value your health, wealth, and the legacies that you're creating.